the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
First offering. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gonzalez is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now, and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Row, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Here's George Springer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average sits at 303 entering play. A dozen home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Now the 0-1. Back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Toronto nothing. Sox coming to bat. You've got it tuned to Major League Baseball, The Show. Steven Matz is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Striding in is Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. Comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there's 1 down now. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Alex Verdugo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 7 homers and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz, batting at an even 400. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Verdugo is off at first with 2 away. Now a curveball misses inside. The 1-1 ground ball right side, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And now the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
That is it.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 10 home runs, 39 driven in. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3.
That is it.
Next to stand in is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Line drive to center field. Hernandez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here now is Rafael Devers, who currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
Yeah, here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, Dero. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect it to continue all season long.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting 6. The right.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs, 27 driven in. Now the 1-0. Renfroe is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate. I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 the count now. Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. McGuire has it, and he makes the throw to first. Renfroe is retired, 2 down now.
Batting 7.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Tried to hold up there as the appeal goes to Ricky Holiday at first, and Holiday says he offered at it, so that's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Rowdy
Number
Tellez the
44.
next to bat. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
A 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Tellez on at first, nobody out. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's running on the ground to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Number 7.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Reese McGuire, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, shortstop, Bichette.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way. Now both runners on the move. 0-1 the count. He's ready. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, 1 man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with
Now
1 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Struck out in his first at bat. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
He's ready now. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Third inning, no score to this point. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row, loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Another 2-2 offering, and he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Now back.
Next up is George Springer, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now the first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Digging in, the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez.
Leading off.
He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
The second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now. When you're looking for that 1-2 inning, now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
Yan Gomes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Strike called, 2-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Second at bat now, he grounded out to start the home first. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Springer, still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. In there, and it's even at 1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't
Now
get the
batting,
bat through the zone
the
in time.
designated hitter,
The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Martinez, 33 years old. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We're through 3 here at Fenway. It's now 3-1 Boston. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Down the third baseline. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now
So
back.
with one away,
The left
let's
fielder.
punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Well, you can't fault the center
Now
fielder's
batting.
efforts there.
Third
He
baseman.
tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. The 1-0 delivery.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Full count, 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Now
So the
batting.
bases are empty here
Number
with 2
44.
gone. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3, the Blue Jays 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Ready to
Red
go
Sox.
for the last half of the inning,
third baseman.
and that'll give way to the
Rafael
third baseman, Rafael Devers. First delivery to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, D-Row,
right
are you
fielder,
aware of this
number
after
10,
that knock right there? That's an
Hunter
11-game hitting streak.
Renfroe.
You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. One there. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
At the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they still lead it 3-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Randall Grichuk. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Left side, but well foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Stepping in next, Bo Bichette singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail 3-2.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a groove. I'm lessons, I'm
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
The second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Bouncer up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Kike Hernandez. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. And now the first pitch.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Bichette's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Gonzalez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
This is foul right side.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Austin Bryce will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 31, Austin Bryce.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Verdugo waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Julian Merriweather enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Verdugo.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And it's 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently third on the Red Sox in that department. Riding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch, and a strike to even the count. 1-1. Popped him up. Tellez over to his left. 1 away.
batting, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. No hits to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Boston strands a couple. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 2.
Number 44.
First pitch on the way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Oh man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Just hung in there on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The batter, number 7.
So now here is Reese McGuire. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Hit in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Ready now is Bo Bichette. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
The set and the 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. Jordan Romano gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 68, Jordan Romano.
And now in the box, Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
First pitch of the AB now. And that misses inside 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Hardway. Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's ball one. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here comes the 1-2. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
I think it was pretty apparent he was trying to steal that bag to keep them out of the double play, which the guy at the plate is certainly prone to sometimes. It's always a risk, though, and that time they cut him down.
And now the first pitch. Yan Gomes is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. Score remains tied at 3-3. Darwinzon Hernandez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Into the box, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out.